I bring you the latest on the world of sports and Sports Drive on the Monday morning. Happy New Month to you if you're just tuning in. Thank you for joining us once again. 7:30 is time. It's time for us to take a look at the papers. We started Dailies today at 11 minutes past 6 this morning. That was a part one of Dailies today. This is part two of Dailies today, sponsored by MTN Nigeria. We're going to hear a message from MTN Nigeria, and we'll be right back in here to dig in. You're welcome.
Hello, this is a public service announcement to our dear customers that don't have NIN or are yet to link their NIN to their MTN lines. As mandated by the NCC, MTN will be linking your National Identification Number, NIN, to the same registration information you have already provided to make the process easy for you. Here are two simple ways to get it done. Log on to my MTN app or dial *785*NIN#. If you don't have a NIN, visit www.nimc.gov.ng to find an enrollment center near you. If you have registered but can't remember your NIN, dial *346# with the phone number you registered at enrollment. Please remember, apart from your primary line, you must also link your NIN to all your MTN lines and data SIMs such as MiFi, HiNetFlex, and any other line you use on the MTN network. This announcement is very important. To avoid disconnection, all lines must be linked before 9th February 2021.
Hey! Omo, make you no sleep on top bicycle. This better don't tie rapper. For those of you never using an MTN SIM for over 15 days now, MTN don't charge. Come increase your welcome back of our woof to 12 times your recharge when you load 100 naira and above. Yes, so no be one, no be two, no be three, no be four, no be even 10 sef. Now 12 times your recharge, then go take credit and data knock your phone. This one means say if you recharge 100 naira, MTN go summon you with 900 naira credit plus 300 naira data bonus. If you can't recharge 200 naira, now 1,800 naira credit go drop for your phone plus 600 naira data bonus. Just make sure so you use *161* recharge pin hash take recharge and enjoy your bonus for up to 30 days. Omo, this one don't pass welcome back. MTN can add Shaw Banker second term on top self. Hey, where that my MTN SIM? Make me self begin follow enjoy better too.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Dailies today.
Dailies today.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
We are live right now on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome as well. If you're watching, you see the papers right here in my hands. We have quite a number of them. Shall we begin? Let's start with the leadership newspaper for 1st of February. Presidency to Nigerians, wear face mask or risk another lockdown. That's on the front page of the leadership newspaper. Presidency to Nigerians, wear face mask or risk another lockdown. The riders decries non-compliance with executive order. Lead by example. PDP tells PMB. Osun records 5 cases of UK variant of COVID-19. WHO visits Wuhan market where coronavirus was first detected. The leadership newspaper for you today. Now, let's go to this Nigeria newspaper. This Nigeria newspaper has this story here. COVID-19 vaccines in Nigeria, the controversies, the fears. That's there from this Nigeria. Another one from this Nigeria, win or quit, Nigerians set agenda. This Nigeria newspaper from Daily Sun for you today. NLC, TUC, Lord Uzodinma on workers' welfare. Northern leaders, Igbo groups, Afenifere want headers operations in North only. Northern leaders, Igbo groups, Afenifere want headers operations in North only. Middle Belt Forum also supports Kano governor's suggestion. That's Daily Sun newspaper. Lagos threatens action against event centers, other COVID-19 protocol violators. That's Daily Sun for you. I'm picking up the Daily Independent newspaper. Please note your headlines, okay? Very shortly, I'll come to the telephone and all other platforms to take your reaction to any of these stories. You can keep them coming in, by the way. If you're tweeting at Nigeria Info FM, please add the hashtag Nigeria Info MCF to your tweet. Nigeria Info MCF is the hashtag. Daily Independent is next. High inflation, rising debt, slowing economic growth. High inflation, rising debt, slowing economic growth. That's Daily Independent for you today. One more story from Daily Independent before we go. Metering stakeholders kick over FG disbursement of 18.5 billion naira to discos. Metering stakeholders kick over FG disbursement of 18.5 billion naira to discos. Daily Independent for you. Daily Trust is also here on the table this morning. As IGP Adamu retires today, Buhari to appoint new police boss. As IGP Adamu retires today, Buhari to appoint new police boss. The rider's extension unlikely as Adamu stays put. His time is up. Presidency official. What president should do? Afenifere, ACF, CSOs. These are stories coming through this morning from Daily Trust newspaper. Why I presented Yaradua despite kidney transplant. Obasanjo. Why I presented Yaradua despite kidney transplant. Obasanjo. Daily Trust is putting on that story on the front page. The Vanguard is next. Farmers herders conflict. Law to ban moving cattle from north to south needed. Ganduje. Farmers herders conflict. Law to ban moving cattle from north to south needed. That's from the Vanguard newspaper for you today. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you see an infographics on the page of Vanguard this morning. They're looking at the investment houses on the bullish run and people warning them that it's not sustainable. The infographics is there. Investors gain 1.13 trillion naira in 1 month. Those that are putting money in housing, they're looking at how lucrative that area is. You see the infographics there if you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube right now. Quite interesting story there. Let's move on to the Nation very quickly right now. The Nation newspaper front page. Ganduje ban open grazing to end farmers' herders feuds. Federal government should make law stopping movement of cattle from north to south. That story is everywhere this morning. Let's move on to another story. Labour pushes for 40% of reduction in electricity tariffs. That's from the Nation for you today as well. Labour pushes for 40% reduction in electricity tariffs. There you go, the Nation. Let's pick up the Guardian right now. The Guardian newspaper. Teething problems slow AFCFTA takeoff. Teething problems slow AFCFTA takeoff. That's the Guardian for you today. The Guardian for you. Let's take one more story from the Guardian before we move away. Extension calls mount as February 9 deadline for NIN SIM linkage approaches. Extension calls mount as February 9 deadline for NIN SIM linkage approaches. The Guardian for you this morning. We're going to go pick up the Punch right away. States fail to make vaccine plans. FG blames politics for delay. States fail to make vaccine plans. FG blames politics for delay. I'm waiting for reaction from states. I'm waiting for reaction from states. We should get that today. We should get reactions from states today. And then a round of back and forth will start. And then the vaccine will not come. Okay. Let's take one more story. From the Punch this morning. Buhari fails to summon police council meeting. IG's tenure ends today. Buhari fails to summon police council meeting. IG's tenure ends today. The Punch is the paper. National economy is here. As you know, we usually treat business and sports on Dailies today. Fitch foresees growth potential for Islamic banking in Nigeria. Fitch foresees growth potential for Islamic banking in Nigeria. That's National Economy newspaper. SON raises the alarm over under-dispensing of oxygen by plant owners. Why? Okay. SON raises the alarm over under-dispensing of oxygen by plant owners. That's coming through from National Economy for you today. We're going to go to the sports page of the Guardian newspaper right away. Let's take a look at what sport has for us on the page of the Guardian newspaper. Warri Wolves, Rangers suffer defeat. Sunshine Stars, Rivers United, others win. Warri Wolves, Rangers suffer defeat. Sunshine Stars, Rivers United, others win. MBBF in search of funds to organize Bubble League. MBBF in search for funds to organize Bubble League. That's also from the source page of the Guardian newspaper. Lagos, Nigeria. Let's get talking. 7:41 is the time from our studios here on Mondays. Jimmy Disu is not always here on Mondays, so it's usually me, you, and the papers on Monday. So let's have your thought on our socials on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM is our handle on Twitter. On Instagram, where there's well for you, Nigeria Info FM Lagos. Facebook and YouTube is Nigeria Info 99.3. If you're sharing your thought with me via the telephone this morning, you need to turn off your radio. Like, it is very, very compulsory that you turn off your radio before you call me. Let's get started, shall we?
The women, once they get married, they feel they've achieved everything they want in life.
For the first time in a long time, the youth are actually voicing and coming out to protest. It's a beautiful time. And so I think it is just a dress rehearsal for 2023.
Rule of law is supposed to apply whether you are old or young, rich or poor. If we see where rule of law is not being applied, we should call it out and say, this is wrong.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
That's right, let's talk. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah. This is just Lokwe.
Talk to me. What's your story?
Ganduje. That Ganduje is the most striking story to me. He said they should ban it. The guy, I really support him. They should ban S-men from moving from the north to the south. That's a good story. If it's possible, they should do that.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, Jesse Lokwaye, for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Sheriff, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, very well.
You have Ambassador Musba here calling you from Mushin.
It's good to have you. What's your story? Yeah.
To me, today is annoying for me to hear from the governor to say federal government should ban open graves. Why are they there? I don't know the secret of the state. Why can't they make the move? Let them ban it. If they fail to do this, we should call for the impeachment. Open the House of Representatives, senators. What are they doing there? Why must you call federal government for everything? Let the government make the move. Ban it. That's what I'm not in front of Fayoshe. Why he did it in Ekiti? Yeah. Open grade, even slaughter some cows. Let the government. They don't play like what Jemakide is doing in your state. He's doing nothing there. Good morning.
Good morning to you too, Ambassador Musbao. He's saying that don't pass the buck, do it. Good morning to you.
Chief Quadry, good morning, sir.
Morning to you. What's your story?
My story now, the Southeast APC members, right?
Okay, all right.
Win the president. Let them keep on playing this out for them politics. And for Sarah, stop disturbing yourself about findings. $1 billion, $4 billion, Senate days. All your findings since 1999, which one they don't prosecute whoever is involved. Okay. Thank you, Chief Quadry.
Thank you, too, for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Morning to you.
My name is Olomoyowa.
Welcome, talk to me.
Two things to say on Ganduje and the no face mask going to prison.
Okay, let's have it.
Start the prison on. See, I believe before a commercial bus that's supposed to be under Naira and be out to start this thing, they suddenly increase all their tuition fee, all in the name of social distancing. Today, there was no more social distancing inside commercial bus. And when we cover our nose, yet the other people that wear amulet, their sweat is all over our body. When we go to the market now, we come back home with sweat of other people while the face is covered. So government should do something about it. Then on the Ganduje, I have watched so many videos. And I see so many people they call Fulani S-men. No. They call them S-men. No. Me, I call them criminals. because I don't know what criminals are doing inside the bush. I am coming from Enugu to Lagos State. Somebody arrest my car, destroy the car, arrest me inside the bush, raping my wife, raping my daughter. And we have the president and the governor that they are sleeping. Somebody decided to be a criminal in this country. And they can't make law that we... Good morning.
Good morning to you too, Olumiwa. Thank you for calling me. 58 seconds. Okay, let's go to Facebook and take some thought off of Facebook. Monday Chukuma on Facebook says, rising debts will continue to affect the growth of the economy because our investment is very poor. And as the debts increase and our spending in government continuing to increase and embezzlement is rising on the high, the economy will continue to go down. And the borrowing to finance without using the recovery route is a big problem. That's Chukuma Monday on Facebook. Ayeni Baba is here with us from Ogba this morning. Ayeni Baba, good morning to you.
Mr. Sheriff.
Morning to you, sir.
Thank God for getting you today.
It's good to have you.
Yes. I will make sure I sue you over my brother, Jimmy Disu.
Waiting.
You know, this man is an elderly person. You always pull his choke.
What?
Whenever you when you are smiling. This man is an elderly person, you. Don't pull his choke
He's
too much.
strong. Don't mind. He's very strong. He's hale and hearty.
That's right.
He's very hale and hearty. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I just want to make comment about Ganduje.
Yes, please.
This is all about politics. Ganduje know that they can never ban moving of cattle from north to southwest. What would they be eating? He know what he's doing. He know what he's saying. People should look at the other way.
What do you think he's saying? What do you think he's saying?
He's trying to pull people's choke.
Oh.
He want to feel our pulse.
Oh, okay.
That is what he's saying. Think over it, Sheriff. There's no any way they can ban moving of cattle from north to the south. What will south people will be eating? We depend on each other. That is why Nigeria cannot break. We all depend on each other. We cannot break. Let us just manage the Nigerian and position.
Oh, we lost your call. Emmanuel is joining us, though. Emmanuel, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Thank you. Concerning what Ganduje said,
Okay.
I support him.
All right.
See, about 2 years ago, this man said that bring all cows in West Africa to Kano. He will accommodate them. Let me tell you, one local government in Kano, we talk of national local government. This is our many others after that. One local government is able to accommodate all cows in West Africa. But the federal government, they refuse.
Okay.
So, and when we are talking that there is something, hidden agenda, you press, we tell us, don't talk like that, don't talk like that, don't say like that. Then concerning IG, the next man now is from Bayelsa State. You see? That is why you see all
What's the next man's name?
I've forgotten. But when I remember, I will tell you. But the next man is from Bayelsa State.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So, I tell you, let's wait. Well, everything will play out.
All right, Emmanuel. Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. James is here from Lekki. James, hi. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, too. I'll go to Mecca one day. Don't worry. I claim it.
Don't worry. You definitely, you're doing a great job, and definitely it will come to you.
Thank you.
Back to business, Sheriff.
Yeah.
The truth is this. These people think we don't really know anything in this nation. Alhaji Ganduje once said he feels better in Buhari's government than in Jonathan's government. And he's the one now calling for the ban of movement of cattle from north to any other part of the nation. Is that not playing prank with our brains? Don't you think it's what it is?
Okay.
And then to my Southeast brothers who are saying they want to present APC candidate for this thing, like somebody like Mr. Chris said, the affording for politics should kindly stop. You understand? We know this presidency isn't coming to the Southeast. So the best is whoever that comes out, we support that person with our own heart.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too, Robert. Emmanuel, thanks for calling me. Or James, rather. Thanks for calling me. Roberts is here from Apapa. Roberts, good morning to you.
Morning, Sheriff.
How are you doing?
I'm Robert.
Welcome.
Welcome. I just want to advise Nigeria not to take Gaduje's word so serious. It's a political statement, as I have already said. And again, for the new IG that is coming today, or any moment from now, I just want to advise the president not to appoint an Awusama because already custom is police, the former one, you look at everywhere outside people. Let him appoint another tribe so that people will not say he's a tribalistic president. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Roberts. Let's go to let's start with WhatsApp. Let's start with WhatsApp before we go to Twitter. Let's start with WhatsApp. Okwe Kanye from Ijegun says changing service chiefs doesn't guarantee adequate security. These bandits can be combed within 24 hours if the necessary things are needed. And beneficiaries of the insurgency are being tagged as a wanted terrorist sponsor. I also urge the government to include service chiefs from the north, east, and southeast, which are core Christian states, which will expose our political leaders. Okay, all right. That's Opekanyide in the Jigung. But Abdul. Okay, let's see who is here first. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Sheriff Quadry. My name is Abdul
Rahouf.
Yes,
okay, welcome. Welcome.
My question is on this. My governor has comment regarding the banning of cattle to the south.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised the way people are asking, and I just want to ask that what do they want? What do they want? You call us all sorts of names. We are just sit down and look. You call all sorts of names. You tag everybody as criminal. We have prominent people. We have professional. We have everything around the globe.
Very true.
You tag people as professional. So what do they want? If presence of cows at the husband is a problem, then they should stop coming. I think that will solve the problems, and people can just have a rest. They can sleep. I don't know what they want. People from a particular part of the country, whatever we did or we say, they act on it. So what do they want? Is Buhari a problem? Does Buhari benefit the planet? Does Buhari benefit the northerners? What the president do? What has he done even to the north? We are worse off, Mr. Sharif. We are worse off. We are terribly worse off. They are talking about, insecurity. People, Kaduna is 158 kilometers. People cannot move. So what are they talking? And if people think that we are the only one affected, then they should do. These people travel from Cameroon, Mali, down to Nigeria. They move in the night. People are talking in the radio. When they come and clear a whole village, you won't know. They travel from Mali all the way Niger in their putting. You don't know them. Nobody knows them. They travel country to country, coast to coast. We were here in Lagos, Abuja, just speaking grammar. And when things happen the way it happens, nobody knows. They attack villages, smaller villages on the road.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than what we think. And this is a global problem.
Okay.
It's a global problem. So people should just think the way people think they should think before they talk. You can't just sit down and be talking, and think problem will just solve by talking. It doesn't work that way.
All right. Thank you, Abdul Rahouf. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. JD is calling us from VI. JD, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Sheriff. How you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great.
I think in the process of trying to knock off every suggestion, we should look again at what Ganduje is suggesting.
Okay.
I don't think Ganduje is saying we should stop completely cows from coming from the north to the south. What the man is proposing is we should stop open grazing. This system of herders herding, bringing their cows on foot from north to south.
Right.
What he's saying is let's have them ranched up so that at least you have a measure of, control over who and what is strolling around our forest.
Right.
So we should not just throw it away. The guy is making sense.
Okay.
And who else can make that a nationwide thing if not the federal government? If Kano State says, okay, we are doing it, and Katsina says, no, it's not going to work. So I think the federal government will be in a position to say, okay, no more open grazing across the country. If that is done, we could checkmate whoever is coming from Mali or Senegal to come and perpetrate evil here.
Okay.
Then we need to ramp up security in our borders. That's what I want to say.
JD, thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Oladipo is here from Aurelia. Oladipo, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Oladipo calling from Aurelia.
Welcome.
Anyway, whatever Gandhi has said, whether it is a publicity stunt or whatever, I want us to take the word serious, let it be on record that there is someone also up north that is against cattle rearers moving here and there. You see, this thing has to do with security. And the governors needs to speak up because they are the chief security officers of their state. Lastly, on the issue of face mask,
right?
Instead of bringing up punishment for those who are not wearing face masks, you know, poor mentality. Why not create an incentive? If you create an incentive, say, okay, those who are wearing face masks, there is also incentive for them to see you on the road, government officials. Don't you think it may encourage people also? Everything is not punishment. They should also do something that will encourage people so that people will know and have it that this coronavirus is real.
Okay.
Thank you and God bless.
Thank you too for sharing your thought. Benjamin is joining us from VIA. Benjamin, good morning to you.
Mr. Sheriff, good morning.
Morning to you. Morning.
Yeah, I've been trying since morning to get you, but thank God that I get you now. So I just want to comment on Gandhi's statement. It's a political statement. Why is it now? Is he not living in Nigeria, or is he not knowing what is happening since he become a governor? Why is he coming out now to make that kind of statement? Because the Southeast and South, they are waking up in order to secure their environment. So that's why he's coming up to make that statement now. So pertaining to APC, maybe others zoning their presence to the Southeast.
Yeah.
Well, we are still waiting. We Southeast, whether APC or PDP, what we need is somebody that can represent us and represent us well, represent a true Nigerian, not only for a Southeast. That's what we need.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me, Benjamin. That's the last call on the show this morning. Before we go, let's go to take some thoughts on Twitter and on YouTube. Let's start with YouTube first. Ogunubi on YouTube says, presidency threatening Nigerians with lockdown while the government failed to enforce COVID protocol. That's Ogunubi's thought this morning on YouTube. Let's go to Facebook quickly. Raphael Adegoke on Facebook says the federal government should stop threatening us with lockdown. They should start the lockdown from themselves, who are the COVID-19 protocol breakers. Raphael. Samuel Temitope on Facebook is also in on it, and he says, don't understand why they threaten with lockdown. The same people who make the law are the same are the breakers of the law from the very top. Buhari. That's Samuel Temitope on Facebook. Let's go to tweets. Can we take tweets? Can we? No. Okay, let me just take one. Adeyemi Adewale on Twitter says, if they're unable to plan for the vaccine, then we're in trouble. Okay. We have to go now. A big conversation is coming up at 8. Stay here. We'll be right back.
Wake up.
I'm awake. What happened?
When you carry me from my papa house, enter this our house, you promise me say you no go lie and cheat on me.
Lie and cheat, ke?
You're lying, no. No be 3K data per month they do for the two of us. Why be say when my own finish, you go see the browse. You go call the laugh for WhatsApp and Instagram. Go even they send me message when I no fit open. You no love me, eh? You don't know data when I know day.
Madam, no vex forget too much, eh? Don't forget to yarn you say, na my MTN app, they dash am the best data deal